What's up, Joseph fam? And today I am here to bring you an update on the weather. So let's get on to it. But first, I'm gonna let you guys know we did have a update on the tornado that happened in Kana, Kana, Kankakee, Illinois. They have rated it an EF3 tornado, which had 150 winds, which also caused the death of two seniors and another unknown person, which I still need to do a bit of research on that person to see who they were, um, and see how young or old they were. But there was 3 deaths so far during that day where that tornado hit. But also too, there was luckily 11 injuries, which it should have not happened. So there's that. But also too, devastation happened, all that. Can't control the weather. You can't do anything like that. But that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the satellite first, then let's talk about the days on end. So let's do that. So what we have here is the satellite imagery of today. So right now we are looking at the NOAA's satellite imagery of the CONUS. Basically, it is the continental of the North America or U.S. So like we can see Florida, Illinois, all the states right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and go on to day 2 and see what's going on there. So right now, we are not going to be experiencing any severe threat so far tomorrow. It's just going to be some areas with some general thunderstorms, so nothing major, so very weak storms, possible some special weather statements, but it's it's basically just baby storms, in a way. Now, day 3 is going to be a little different story. So let's go ahead and look at that, because that is where I say we're going to see some severe potential. Day 3 is going to be enhanced risk day. So we are going to be looking at some potential tornado outbreak, but also too, we can see definitely in some areas that there are, in most areas, if you look onto my left hand right here, you can definitely tell we do have a SIG 1. That indicates that there is potential of a EF2 plus, winds up to 75 mile per hour, and hailstones up to 5 inches. Or not 5 inches, 2 inches. Forgive me for that. But we can see that there is definitely some action going to happen there due to the trough and also due to the rich moisture coming from the Gulf. Since the Gulf air is going to be rising up from the Gulf, that trough will come on down. Basically, it is the jet stream. It is the low level jet streams, basically, of that trough. It'll come down, bringing cold air with it, and when those two collide, that will cause a lot of action, a lot of triggers for these severe storms, because that's what they need: cold and air, cold and warm air, moisture, basically. But we are going to keep a close eye on that. We are going to look at the models as today progresses. So let's head on to there. But first, let us go ahead and look at the temperatures and the precipitation chance of this month, of this coming week. So starting off is our temperature outlook. This is an 8 to 14 day. We are looking at it on the issue date of 13th of March. So we are looking at the 21st of March all the way through the 27th of March. We're going to see a lot more warmer air so far, as well as near normal. But Alaska, I'm not surprised. It's going to stay cold in there for a while until Mother Nature decides, hey, it's time to warm up a little bit. But other than that, let's head on to the precipitation. Precipitation chance is a little different. So right now we're looking at a different below average chance of precipitation, but that does not mean 0%. That does not mean it's just going to be a lot rare to see a lot of moisture air coming through, which will bring a lot of dry, warm air, which, to be honest, is what storms hate, is dry air. And due to that, it causes a lot of stability that will counteract the instability of the atmosphere, which will add in a cap for these storms, so they can't rise into like the supercells or any of these storms. But let us add into the models. So right here, I am using what is known as Pivotal. Pivotal is a website that you can always go on and check the models yourself. Right now, I am on the GFS. What does the GFS implies? It will imply a lot of things, just like precipitation, severe weather, checking that out, which is what we're going to do actually. So, right now, I am on the 18Z today. So, let's look at the system right here. But yeah, you can see that squall line happening, as well as some winter activity happening in the north, over in Wisconsin, and some parts of Michigan as well. So yeah, you can definitely tell that there is some activity happening there. But the major activity will most likely be happening in this general area. What does that mean in the long run? It generally means like you're going to see a lot more of these severe storms happening all at once. But let's go ahead and take a look at the just- let's go ahead. Yeah. But yeah, you can definitely tell by based off the downflow of the system that you can probably predict where the trough is going to be at, the jet stream. But we're going to learn more about like what's going to happen soon enough, like whether or not there is a major tornado risk. I can definitely tell you that in the central part where the enhanced risk is at, we can definitely tell that there is potential tornadoes going to happen. Now, onto the discussion part. So right here, we do have a lot of discussions that is happening right now. Let's see. So the southern plains we can see, but yeah, there will be a weak cold front that will build north and east of Oklahoma. This is in the southern plains right now. Upper Midwest, there's a lot of cold fronts, significant winter storms, all that. The deep south, though. So yeah, you can definitely see the main story through the first part of next week. The low pressure system is expected to develop and lift through the mid Mississippi and Ohio Valley Sunday night into Monday, pushing cold front across quickly through central Alabama during the overnight hours. But basically, this is a fast moving system. So yeah, this is what we are going to be looking at right now. Now let's look at the Arlatex area. So yeah, you can definitely see a lot of discussions happening here. We can definitely see like the information of what we are probably going to be predicting so far. But let's go ahead and wrap this up. So far, we have Seen a lot of things happen so far within the few days. Like that tornado over in the upper Midwest area, such as Illinois and Indiana, with that tornado that happened during that time on Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, during that time. Which, I mean, nothing major happened. There's that. Nothing really major happened. But Sunday night and Monday morning will be a different story. But we will be keeping a close eye out on it. Like always, if you're going to see a tornado warning, please take shelter. Always keep your wireless alert systems on. Keep your volumes up as well. Have ways of receiving alerts as well. Stay informed on that. And also, too, if there is a flash flood warning, never drive through flooded roads. Turn around, don't drown, type of thing. And also, too, severe thunderstorm warning. Stay indoor, away from windows, and unplug all electronics. So just in case something were to happen, you don't accidentally cause a lot of power outage. Plus, to keep your phone charged. So that way, if you need to contact emergency services, you can, as well as contacting your family to check up on them. Other than that, I am not a meteorologist. I am a weather enthusiast. Please always follow the National Weather Service's guidance. This content is only for educational purposes only. Basically to help you guys be informed on what's happening on the weather. And as we can see, we do have a bit of flash flooding happening, so that's it. General thunderstorm, like what's in basically stuff, nothing major. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, stay safe, and as always, stay weather aware, stay weather wise, and have fun.